Last time, everyone got to the temple, and after collaborating with each other and figuring out a plan to essentially split up the enemies, after Mira took down the droids, took down the turrets, reprogrammed the droids, let me rephrase, and Io decided to go big bada boom on the second floor.
He was told to.
He was told to. This is true. The rest of the crew went in the front door and decided to lay fire on everybody. Starting to encounter new enemies, some Sith apprentices of Isaidus's, and we were in the middle of combats when we had to go last time because DM took her dad out for his birthday. Yes, so we are back at the top of initiative. Which, you good over there?
I think it's that I just jumped in with birthday, and then it was like a long, awkward
It's
pause.
like just total silence, and then I don't do awkward silence as well. I'm sorry. I'll go back to my corner and mute.
Mike, I swear to God, you are part squirrel. Anyway, so yes, top of initiative order, and it is the Sith Apprentice's turn. So we'll go down to the movement of those that can fucking move. Who is eating? This is recording. We're professional
Ladies and
here.
gentlemen, if you hear the crunching, it is Rob, our player, and Mira's voice attempting to open a bag of snacks.
I love the attempting part. Okay.
Yes. Years in
So
the
these
military.
guys.
It was sealed pretty good.
All right, y'all. I love you guys. We're being so fucking squirrely today. I have no clue what's going on. Can we please play?
We
I'm
are.
sorry.
I was
Play.
moving people. So yes, there's going to be a total of 2 attacks on Vyri, Io, and Ven each.
Very rude.
I know, so rude, the rudest.
Not like I'm built like a tank or anything, you know.
Look, they're not close enough for you. And, blades and blades. So the first ones are going to be at Vyri.
I'm gonna say blindly no and no.
Not even going to calculate it, just blindly assume no.
I mean, can they get to 17?
Probably not. Never mind. Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Technically, if they get all sixes, then yes, I'll calculate it.
Okay. All right, then Ven, 2 coming your way.
So you have 4 successes, or is there more on that 6 one? I'm always
Total of
bad with
6s.
the remembering.
Oh
Huh?
yeah, 6s or 2.
6.
That would be 6 successes on that last roll.
On the last one? Oh, no, it does not hit then.
Okay. And then last but not least to Io.
Nope.
Let's not talk about that 0-1, okay? Alright, I see how this is going to go for the DM today. Fantastic. Rachel. Oh, that. Rachel, I love you. Okay, now it is the pregnant lady's turn.
There you go, Rachel.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Very appreciative.
Okay, so now Revan, Prager's lady is going to attack the Sith because why not? Let's just make the DM do everything all in one go.
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
Nope, not on that one. Okay, pregnant lady ain't hitting shit. So we'll go to this guy. These guys. This guy? This guy. This guy? Yeah. Cool. He is going to try to attack Vyri because she's right there and raisins.
Bring it on, nutface.
He did not bring it on, in fact. He was intimidated by being called Nutface.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Nobody wants to be
What?
called
What?
Right?
Nobody wants to be called Nutface.
No, not really. Okay,
Louis
Vyri.
touches his face.
If he survives, he'll need
A
therapy.
cool. Isles all the way up there. Mira, do you have Hawk and Dove? Yeah, you do. Okay, cool.
Yep, Dove is out. Hawk is out here. Dove's with her.
Yeah, Dove stays with me because Dove.
Okay, so I'm actually going to remember it this time. Vyri is going to swarm attack again and actually remember to use the third attack of a hit. And she's going to jump over this one and make the flurry of blows hit on the Sith. Not on the Jedi.
I was gonna say you fuck off away from that Jedi.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Move over, DM dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy moly, that's bad. Ignore 1, 1. But that'd be 6 down to a 3.
That does not hit.
That's pretty bad. I figured. She'll swing around using her offhand saber. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. 3 6s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That will hit.
1 down to a 8 down to a 7 though.
That will hit.
Okay. Yay. And that would be a crit as well.
Of course it is.
Because of the 6s. Of course it is. Let's actually open up my sheet. It's like 100 something, 139.
Yeah, it was
159 points of damage. 159. 39 is the base damage, 159 is the crit damage. Yeah. I love it.
If you could stop with those crits, though.
No.
And she looks over at Revan. And is this guy down yet? Still
No,
up.
but he is very badly hurt.
She just looks over at Revan. She goes, "Dibs! Move on!" And that's all she does.
The dibs
nicer
have
way,
begun.
but, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Io, it is your turn, dear.
He is going to take his original vibroblade and he's going to aim an attack at this dude here.
Do it.
And it has an accurate 1, so does that take away that 1?
It does, and that makes it a 9, and that hits.
And then if it takes away the 1, does that mean like it allows that 6
It's a
to come through or
crit.
no?
Yes, that
A
allows it to be a crit if it's a crit.
I just want to make sure I was getting that right because this is all new to me. So the crit for that is 146.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Nice.
He's also fairly badly hurt. Not nearly as bad as Vyri's, but he's pretty badly hurt.
And then he's going to go after this guy with his other sword. And
Lord.
that takes away the 1, but that is 1, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's a total
8.
of 8.
Yeah, it's an 8.
That
And
also
the
hit.
damage
Well-
from that
well, wait.
is
Io, you have accurate on your sword, right?
yeah.
How many? What is it? Is it accurate? Like 4, 5?
The
whatever?
the blade from the Wookiees is an accurate 3, and his first one is an accurate 1.
Okay, so is this the blade from the
This is
Wookiees? Or...
Wookiee blade.
Yeah, it's the Wookiee blade.
Okay, so then it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would be 10 total successes.
Okay.
That fucking hit.
Because the Wookiee blade, if it's accurate 3, the first one would get used to take away the 1, and then you got 2 left over, which become automatic hits because there's not any ones for them to take away.
Okay, cool. So that damage is just 25.
Okay. I mean, it hurt. It hurt. That's about it.
Gives him like a little poke to the stomach as a teaser.
You're next. I love it. All right. So then it is Mira's turn.
Okie dokie. We're going to start with Hawk. And Hawk's just going to go like right over here and then try and shoot this guy.
Okay. Are you gonna roll?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much it is.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was very anticlimactic, but okay.
Oh boy.
Has anybody else killed a Sith yet? I thought someone else killed a Sith.
No,
No?
I just got to the fight, so
Hmm.
you're the
So
first.
far, Vyri is the only one who has killed a Sith.
2 already.
Okay, well that's 5 ones there. I'm gonna roll the second attack there, and maybe we'll just use the second attack instead of the first attack. I mean, first attack is -3 plus 10 becomes 7. So I don't know if 7 successes hits.
For him, yes, it would.
Okay, so then the other one would definitely hit then. So that is 1, 4, 6. Calculator.
Math. What is it?
Between the 2 attacks, it's a total of 132 damage.
Weeks.
Yep, he is dead.
Yay!
Yay!
Bring that face.
And then for Mira's turn, she sees, yep, this seems to be handled. Yep, we're doing good in there. That's cool. I'm done.
Everything's fine.
She's just, yeah, I'm gonna go wait outside, away from.
I tipped the
That's
smoothie
cool.
driver for you.
Right. I'm gonna go, start up the car. It's fine, guys.
I'll be out here if you need me. Please don't need me.
Alrighty, Dell, it is your turn.
I'm having a bit of connection issues right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly leave the
That
call.
robot though.
I'll be back.
Pretty bad.
That was very robotic. Holy shit.
Beep.
Yeah, mine's been a little robot-y too. It's not as bad as his, but
Yeah,
you
just
guys are all
every
coming
once
in
in a while.
kind of bad.
Be Discord. Yeah.
Might be Discord.
Yeah. Because I was having problems too.
Yeah.
Oh, really? All of you guys were? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just Discord
Well, I
being
mean,
a pain in the butt.
beforehand, and that's why I had to leave and then come back in. Whole thing.
Okay, I believe I'm back. Yes,
Uh-oh.
I broke someone else.
You broke Ven.
No, I think she said that she was having connection issues as well and was going to
Yeah,
try
I
and
think she
reconnect.
was gonna reconnect. So, but yes, it is Dell's turn now.
Right.
Ben's back.
Yay!
Okay. I think that's good.
Okay, so. Oh, blimey. Okay, so total number of dice for that is 9 total. No. 6. Okay, sorry. So this is 7 dice, I believe. Because accurate gives you plus 2 auto successes, right?
It would take out the ones first, and then anything
then-
left over would be successes. Yeah.
Crocodile away from the fall. Ba-do-do-do-do-do.
And which one
Right,
are you
so-
shooting at?
All the Schusters.
Okay. I'll do pew pew.
So sounds more like an A10 Warthog, but
You know what?
here
Some-
we go.
God damn, sir.
So that's a crit.
It's also 9 successes to hit.
Yeah, that yeah. It feckin' hits.
So he takes. Hold on a minute, hold on. He takes. 99
up?
points of damage. Yes, 99 points of damage. 4 of which is unsoakable.
Mira upgrades.
He is just under half health with that hit alone.
Okay, so I'm going to fire again
Do it.
with the auto fire feature.
Oh yes.
Ooh. Ooh. That's 3 to hit.
What's
That
the
does not yet.
yeah.
Dang it.
That's
This is
a not a hit.
100%.
Dang it. Ah, well. I'm now going to use. I'm going to spend some points, and I'm going to use my unmatched protection signature ability.
Okay.
So I now halve the damage of 3 attacks for the next 6 rounds, including this one.
Okay.
And I gain an additional soak.
There you go. I have no idea if we'll get to all those rounds, but please make a note of it and remind me every time. Please, thank you.
I will. There's a book.
Alright.
There we go. Book. Oh shit! Stuff is falling. Gravity.
Which is very accurate.
Damn you,
Stuff
Newton.
is falling.
If Newton didn't invent gravity, shit wouldn't be falling. I'll leave you to think on that.
Right.
Gravity.
Oh, Rachel. It is your turn, dear.
Okay.
This
I
one.
think, by the
I
way,
see it.
these two, I think they have one more round of being stunned.
If I
Or-
remember correctly, yeah. It's
Yeah,
after
so just
this round and then one more.
and then they'll be unstunned. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So she's just gonna target this person with lightsaber. Let's see if she can hit this time.
You can do it. Oh.
Wow, we
God
got.
damn.
And then the ones cancel out the sixes, right? I think all my ones cancel out my sixes. So it's 5. Does she hit?
They do. A 5 does not hit.
Okay, we'll try again.
You can
Yeah.
do this,
Holy
master.
shit, woman.
Hey, that one's better.
That one's a little better.
Just needed some
Um,
moral
A
support.
lot
Yeah,
better.
that was all that was needed. So when it's a
12
crit,
minus 2, 10 total.
so that's
I'm-
190 damage on a crit then.
Oh boy.
Vicious.
Oh boy.
At least
Well,
that's what Mira told
did.
me. Okay.
hmm
Yeah, so they were just doing this whole duel thing for a while, and it wasn't doing it, and then just one strike, and he's down.
She was tired of his shit.
Yeah, it's time to be done now. And then she'll go up here and do this one as linked, but I think it misses. But she's at least in his face for when he regains his movement. I'm done.
Actually, because he is held, he's going to be a hell of a lot easier to hit, so it still hits.
2 successes.
Okay. Well, all right, it'd just be normal damage, so that would be 30.
Okay. Who is coming in and out?
I'm losing someone.
I do sincerely
Yeah.
apologize for that. For some reason, Discord is like, and you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It is
Well, like-
today. It's being stupid.
Well, like every time I look after that, like nothing had changed. So I'm like, what is going on? Okay,
So
cool.
bad. Okay, that's my turn. I'm done.
You still did some damage. That's good.
Cool.
Cool. So there's only 2 of them that can attack.
By the way, I didn't draw the red circle, so I don't know why you were yelling at me, Angel.
I'm gonna hurt you guys. I swear to God.
I didn't do the red
Mine.
circle. The red circle's not me.
I'm sorry,
Actually, wasn't me for
Rob.
once. So
You were the one I was gonna.
I'm on
actually blame.
Pinterest. So
Okay.
I was on Pinterest. I'm preemptively self-defensing.
God damn it, Vyri. Get off Pinterest. Focus.
I'm getting new notes, pictures.
Okay, so again, 2 attacks on Vyri, 2 on Io, 2 on Ven. There's a pattern here.
I'm gonna say no.
First 2 on Vyri. Oh wow, that first one was
It's getting
good.
closer.
Wow.
That was really close.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay, Io is next.
Nope.
Jesus. And Ven for the next 2. Can I not with the one?
When you let a mirror upgrade our defenses, this is what happens.
Things get broken.
No, what
I
is
am par-
the first one that you rolled for Ven? Is that 7 technically, or is that 6 technically?
6.
Oh, okay, so it does not hit. You're right. I thought if it was 7, it would have hit her, but 6. So.
No, that 1 is. Look, I just want them to die. Okay. So, since Vyri had to call dibs to be a little shithead, Revan is going to go. Boop.
Yes,
She's
Revan
gonna go up
honors
here.
dibs.
She does, because she
Knew
gets
I
it.
liked
But she's
Sky.
going to go protect Ven over here because she is a kick-ass bitch. Oh, wow. I was
Math.
rolling the wrong. Okay. I'm glad that the Sith missed because I highlighted the wrong roll for them. Oopsies. Okay.
Sorry, Van. I just realized that I've only upgraded your armor to level 1 and not level 2 yet.
How
that's
dare
okay.
you?
No worries.
Who the heck is dibsing now?
The dibs is for Revan as well. I think Don Revan got that
Yeah. Yeah, just those alone. Revan takes this guy out. In just a flurry of blows, courtesy of a helping hand from one of her favorite Mandalorians. Alright. One of. This guy still can't freaking move until next round, so I can't do shit there. So, Vyri.
Okay, I'm back. Billy is gonna be like, why can't you just die? And she goes, and with compassion, I'd be doing this a lot slower if I didn't have a really good master. And
With
she's gonna
compassion.
swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ignoring that 1, plus 1 more, so that'd be 7. Yeah, I didn't know how accurate works until Rob told me, and I was like, "Ooh, I am
That
accurate too!"
will hit.
And a feature that ignores the 1.
Yep.
And I guess technically that's a crit, right? Nice.
If there's no 1.
1. Yeah, because it ignores a 1. So 148.
God, you killed him like
Good
6
do shit.
times over at this point. Cool. Now if y'all could stop doing crits,
I think
that
for
would be
this one
great.
though, you just if anyone's paying attention, you just hear her going like as she's grabbing the back of the Sith's head and like pulling the saber into it. She goes, "I just don't get why you wouldn't turn away from the dark." And like as she's stabbing her, and then in a bit of emotional outburst, she like turns off that lightsaber, turns around, and is going to attempt to kill this one with her offhand saber.
Okay.
I feel like Io heard everything.
Right?
I was like, I approve.
Yeah, that's an emotional swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, minus 2 1s, and then 1, so 6.
That hits.
Technically that'd be a crit too, because the 6 cancels out a 1, and then there's no more 1, so 1 more 6. So yeah, that'd be 159.
He is dead.
I just want my friend back.
Aww.
Sorry, you just see her like blinking for a second. Anyways, 2. That's
Fantastic. All that's left are the two Sith. Okay, cool. Io, it's your turn.
Alright, we're gonna stabby this guy with our
Do it.
vibro sword.
Can you
1,
not?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah, because that one
Yep.
gets taken away. Does that hit?
It hits. It hits.
And it crits.
Cool.
And
He did.
146.
Nice.
Look, he only had like 30 hit points left. Come on.
And then he'll go after this guy with his other sword. Because he's
Io
the
does
only
not
one left
appreciate
in sight.
dibs.
No, I
And
does not honor dibs.
one. He didn't hear the dibs part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total with the accurate.
Obviously, that did.
And that crits for
Crit damage.
225.
Io,
We've
how
officially broken the game.
right? Io, how do you want to do this?
Just a straight cut up in half from the groin up to the head. It's like going between the legs and cut up.
Oh,
Brutal.
Jesus.
Goddamn.
oh.
This person's last dying sensation is you castrating them. Going all the way up through their stomach, through their chest,
Hell
the burning of the
yeah.
blade.
Okay, all right. I feel it now, so let's move on.
Michael,
Beautiful.
the next time you have heartburn, imagine a lightsaber in your chest.
Right?
He's just not starting below it. Ugh.
Fabulous. So yeah, that's that. You have cleared out all the enemies on this floor.
Cool.
I'd say to the next floor, but
Yeah, do we see an entrance to
We're-
another floor?
Is it basement?
Yes, there is. Well, from here you could tell that they would have to kind of go up the stairs and go up here too. But you don't see anything, even though you saw in the blueprints that there was a basement. So, y'all are gonna have to get out your CSI vision and look.
activate
Okay.
IO vision.
Yeah, I
Right?
usually finds this stuff here. Can I search, especially the apprentice bodies, and see if there's anything of importance?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it would be a. Hold on. Where's my stuff? Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
But Jesus!
Woo!
Woo! I kind of feel
Ooh.
like that's the best one I've seen Ven get.
I
yet.
know. Yes.
I know, it's so
Expecting
good.
nothing.
She is in the zone today.
She is, for sure.
Right. Is there anything in specific you're looking for on the bodies, or?
I mean, anything that would be useful. Especially like any data pads with orders or anything, or passwords to things, or
Secret side notebook about his evil plans. You know.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah, because something tells me he's never going to be able to monologue in this game.
That's true.
IO and Vyri would just jump at his face.
you just need
Basically.
to get Ven alone with him, and then he can monologue, and then the others can
Right?
do it. Gotta
See,
do it
the
in
others
order.
wouldn't allow it. That's the problem. Dell, it is not nap time. But
Yeah, so I don't know.
yes,
Anything that just seems like it would be useful or know what's going on here, I guess.
Okay. Well, I mean, for the most part, these seem to be kind of the lower lackeys. But at least one of them, the one that you had bound up here, it looks like they have a holocron with orders on it. It does appear to be locked, however, so someone would need to try to hack into it to get said orders.
How do you hack into a holocron if it's force-based?
You smack it with the force.
Is there a, like, do you force hack? Or what? How does that work?
It's not locked through the force, it's locked through technological means.
So you need someone to unlock it first and then access it through the force.
Yes.
Like in that order. Oh, okay.
No, you don't punch it with the force.
Yeah, you do. Just punch it with the force.
I can do that.
Punch it through the force.
Dang, if need me, I can electrify it too if you want me to try.
Probably not. Hey, where's Mira? Oh, is she hiding all the way over there?
Mm-hmm.
She is very much hiding.
So I guess I'll just tell I'll tell the others like that are in the room still, let me know if you find anything, and I'll go over to Mira and see if she can help me unlock this thing.
That works.
I was just gonna be poking through these two connected rooms on this side,
Okay.
Okay.
seeing
good
if he
to
sees anything
know.
interesting.
Good to know, Angel. Anything about the second half of what I had private messaged to you? Or is that going to require like
Working on that.
computer's roll?
That's all. For that, yeah, I would need a computer's roll. So go ahead and do your rolls for the hacking, and we'll come back to you. Let's go to Io. As far as these rooms go, the one you're in right now seemed to be kind of the common quote rest area for these guys. If you want to see if you can find anything in specific, I would also need a perception check.
Let's see what he gets. He's not looking, apparently. He was looking for food, and then there was no food, so he lost interest.
There was no food. Aww. I love Io. Yeah, there's nothing in that room. Sorry, Io.
That's okay. It's funny. It works for him.
Dell's checking out everything in every single freaking room and critiquing.
Just as a heads up, Angel, I'm going to jerry-rig the Outlaw Tech data breaker before I do the computer check with it.
Okay. And again, Io, if you're searching for anything in specific, I require again a perception check.
Don't
You
be
don't see
relying
shit.
on Io today. He's just
No,
like going
not
through,
today.
kind of like poking things, maybe knocking a couple things off like a cat, just kind of like checking out the build of this building, being like, wow, this is a really crappy place.
Angel, 26 successes on the computer's check.
Okay. Is it for what you messaged me about or from the hologram?
For what I messaged you about, because
Okay.
Ven hasn't actually told me the thing yet.
Okay.
Who
There's
are
your
we at
answer.
right now?
I was following Io around, and then Mira was doing something privately. So, let's go to Ven and Mira.
Okay.
Outside we go.
Is she at a computer or something right now? Is that why she's over there, Mira?
Oh no, I'm on my data pad.
Oh, okay.
My highly modified specialized datapad.
Okay, so I'll kind of like call
Hashtag
out
just
from
killed
the.
sis.
Right.
She kind of calls out from the entrance, like, Mira, it's over if you want to come back.
Angel.
Yes.
Does Vin start talking to me before or after I find this out?
Just as you discover this.
Do I see Vin outside the front there?
Yes.
I'm sure you
Yes.
would, yeah.
Okay. Can we go to Whispers?
Yes. Then and
Sneaky.
actually, for recording purposes, the rest
We
of
will
you
all
go to
go to
Whisper.
secrets, and y'all can.
Oh, okay.
Still talking as he
I love it so much.
Oh, so we're going. Okay.
Yes. You dork.
Because recording purposes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
shit,
oh my
wrong
god,
button.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nope, he's back again. Nope, there he went.
There
Okay.
we go.
Sorry, I'm back now. My Discord
You're
freaked out
fine.
on me.
Okay.
Very important information.
So for everyone that's just listening, Mira, while they were running around, decided that it would be a good idea if she could scan across every sensor within range of this planet and find out if there's any information on Isaidus's whereabouts. Because maybe these
Mhm.
people would have warned him.
Right.
And Mira's going to run up and hand you a datapad that shows Isaidus is on his way.
Okay. Does it, I guess she'll just look at it. And how long does it say? Like, does it say anywhere exactly of where he is, or?
I don't know. The thing that I got was Isaidus is coming.
Yes.
How exactly? Like, what does that look like? You know what I mean?
What Mira was able to discover in specifics is that about the time that the bomb went off, someone sent a message to Isaidus that the base was under attack. And they didn't know who it was, but there were attacks coming from the floor where Io initiated the bomb, and then below where you guys came in. They got very basic information that it seemed to be a few Jedi mixed in here with a lot of people with firepower. And the only thing that is sent back from Isaidus himself is, I am on my way, detain them, do not kill them.
Okay.
So we don't
So
know.
we don't know, like, where he
like,
would be
how-
from, or how long it would take.
Yeah,
or
we don't know
anything.
how long it's
Yeah.
going to take him to actually get here.
Oh, okay.
or-
Okay. It's like a message transcript or something. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
Oh
sense.
boy.
Okay. Yeah. So then like looks at it, and you see her face just kind of like set in stone, and then she says, all right, we need to hurry. We need to find these Jedi and get them out now and leave. Can you hack this? And she like hands you the holocron. It might have information of where we can find them.
Angel, can I hack that? I guess if it's like an electronic lock on the outside.
Yep, it's an electronic lock. So yeah, you may not be able to activate the holocron necessarily, but you could definitely hack into it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Back down to 10. Add 10 is 20. Add 7 is 27 successes on a computer's roll.
Yep, you are able to open it.
Okay, so I'll take the lock off, but the holocron itself, like I can't access that, so I'll hand it back. to
Right.
them.
Okay.
Can
Also,
I keep the lock?
yeah, sure.
Okay,
Distracted, like sure.
I'm gonna
and
put that in my bag.
is when it comes to spacey travel, I mean, it could be anything from 10 minutes to a day or two, right? Depending.
Right.
Okay. Mira was keeping an eye on him. Where was the last time? I guess I'll be like, Mira, you've been keeping an eye on him. Where was the last time you saw him? Or when you checked in?
That's a very good question. The
That's why
answer
we have
of
the
which
DM
is I don't know.
Coruscant was actually the last place that you had tracked him. But at the time of his reply to this SOS message, he was already going through hyperspace. It looked like he was on his way to Tatooine and has since changed course. So he's a lot closer than he was.
Yeah. So if like that is the case, how long did it take us to get from how long would we know that it takes to get from Tatooine to
It took us what, like 5
Kashyyyk?
days, I think. Was it like 5 days for us to get here?
It was a couple of days, I believe.
Okay, so potentially we have some time, but it's not like right away, but definitely we need to hurry. Okay.
Yeah,
I
definitely
could
not
at least be
unlimited
safe
time,
to assume that.
we think.
When it comes,
Yeah, your
when it comes to
time on
space and stuff.
Kashyyyk safely is very limited at this point.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
I'll just say, all right. I'll tell the others you continue to keep an eye. If you want to come in, maybe you can help us try and figure out how to get to the next floor.
Do I have to?
It would really help us hurry here, unless there's something else you were planning on doing. You usually have something up your sleeve.
Not overly much. I can come in and help you look.
Maybe there's some hidden tech or something, or a way to figure out how to get to the next floor. We don't really know right now, so
Magic words,
I want to
hidden
get out
tech,
of here.
hidden tech, magic words, mirrors in.
Oh, cool. Okay, perfect.
You said hidden tech, magic words, mirrors going.
I gotta go
Technology.
find it.
Where is it? Okay,
Ben promised me.
I think we
Yeah,
can
we can
bring
probably
up
bring people back in.
Yep, like
You
the
want me to call-
instinct you say hidden tech. Oh, there she goes.
Boom.
Oh, well, all right.
Love it. Love everything about it.
We back.
Yes. Let them filter back in with that info. Always waiting for Lucy. Goddamn. There she is.
We'll be back. Don't you see? You cannot live without me.
So-
NCA. Sorry.
The rest of you who are kind of inside here, you saw Ven leave with the holocron she got off of one of the bodies. She was out there for a little bit talking to Mira. And suddenly Mira just bolts in with Dove and Hawk right at her tail.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And Ven is like
Very excited.
Walking pretty like fast and purposefully, and her lightsaber is like in her hand still, holocron in the other. And everyone's kind of in the middle. That's very convenient. So she just walked right up to you guys, and her face is just really set and like pretty expressionless, and she just says, Mira just intercepted a transmission, and Isaidus is on his way here.
Well, should we
Vyri
vamoose?
stops sipping on her smoothie. Oh shit. Okay.
Time to
need to-
vamoose.
Find these prisoners and get them out and leave now. He may be around or either Coruscant or Tatooine, so we might have a little bit of time. I
But
think maybe a day or
so
two
this,
to get off of the planet.
right, okay, so first of all, Mira comes sprinting in towards us. Right? You're walking in rather quickly with a very scary expression, saying Isaidus is coming. And then, in the following paragraph, say we have 1 to 2 days. You know,
I feel like I
There
would
is
probably know
some-
exactly how many days.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
there is something about that. That was a roller coaster of emotions right there, I just have to say. From confusion to excitement to a bit of dread, just a tiny bit of dread, and to now a bit more confusion. Why are we panicking? We have literally 2 days. I don't know about you, I don't plan on napping for 2 days. So,
We have 2 days to get off the planet and find everything in this place and find a different place to go before he comes and tracks us down. He was already on our tail.
so why not set a trap?
Not a reason to panic right now, but we need to hurry and get moving.
So why not set a trap?
Yes,
Mira?
Mira.
About something.
Why are you
Already.
doing that with your
Oh my
mouth? What, I know you're doing that sound with your mouth. Why are you doing it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what I
It would be fun.
I mean, I'm not stopping you. I'm just asking why.
Because I've heard it on other things. Anyway, point is, there's a hidden panel thingy up here.
Yes, a hidden panel thingy.
Where
Let's
the
give it a smack.
fuck
Let's see where it
hold
goes.
hold on, you three. Hold on. Where the fuck has Vyri gone?
So I found someone's shitty ass room up here. They didn't make their beds, but I thought it'd be of interest.
Is it the room with the weird pool?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of funky too. Does
Yeah, I'll
that.
go in that one while
Hi,
Mira's working
Ben.
on the panel.
Fucking.
Oh. Snuck up on me there, Ben.
She freaking teleports over there.
Hold on, I'm on my way. Hold on.
I'm here. What did you find?
Here's the master. I
Right?
didn't even touch anything yet. I don't know why you're like worried.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm here.
I'm not worried.
Okay, well, I pointed out where the panel was. So Mira's gonna go right back down here because that's a little bit too close for comfort. She can go find Revan and go talk to her.
Okay.
Not really talk. Just gonna like hang out with Revan.
Okay, I forgot to move Revan, so yeah, we'll say that she's taking a because Prager Jedi. Okay, a lot of things going on. So first, let's go with the. Okay, all right, fine, fuck off, Del. Okay, so in this room, there's really not much to see. Yes, that is a bed. It's a rather illustrious bed. Then you get the feeling, both by appearance and by general Force signatures, that when Isaidus is here, this is where he stays. Though the bed has room for 2 people and seems to be made up for 2 people.
Ew, gross. Okay.
Should I take a shit? And when he comes here, just let him wait and see it.
And he has does he have a jacuzzi?
Yeah, it's like a top-notch
Darling,
room
it's
for
a
him.
bachelor pad. What do you expect?
Lord.
Right.
Oh man.
Right. Then I've got a plan. I'm going to shit on his bed and piss in his jacuzzi.
I would appreciate if you did that after I left first. We don't have time to do that, though.
It's not going to take me 2
No,
years. Well, actually,
he can
depends.
do
If I
that
drunk a
while
lot
we're
today.
dealing with everything else.
Depends if
Right?
I've drunk
Can
a
I-
lot. Yeah.
Oh, what do you say?
So he was talking. He went. It won't tell me. Well, it depends on how much I've drunk today. In correlation to we don't have time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything of importance here? Like, could I roll a perception to see if I can find anything if he stays here, or?
Yeah, go right ahead. Like I said,
Okay.
you can at least tell by the Force signature he has spent a lot of time in this specific room.
Cool.
Looks off the west coast over the Pacific Ocean.
God damn it. I can't
Yeah.
English today.
Geo's
Pacific room.
I did say Pacific Rim. Get it? Because there's water there. Anyway. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are able to sense that he has spent a lot of time here, like specifically this location. It's one of the areas he has spent days upon days upon days in. There's heavy feeling of him in there. Through your connection with him in the forest, you can kind of see flickers of him, like in bed. You see him like pacing the room. You see him like flickers of him having killed one of his underlings for disobeying him, things like that. Just various different flickers. Some of them looking like the Sai you know, and then some this insane Sai that is currently there. So, yeah, this is definitely a frequent flyer area for him. There's a lot of being here.
Okay. Sounds good. So just kind of flashes of things. There's and that's about all I can see from that. It's just more flashes than anything he's having. Okay, sounds good. Cool. Yeah, looking a bit shaken, she's just kind of is like, all right, that's all I can sense here. And then she just leaves.
Okay. So we'll go over to Io and now Vyri apparently and everybody else. Over to that panel.
Yeah, and there's 2 beds. I'm apparently one for Sai and Ven whenever he gets hurt. It's just bleh. Gross.
As Ven
Oh,
comes
hey
walking
Ven.
in.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you good there, Vyri?
Man, you're so quick. Ninja.
So I
You
was
never
going to
stayed
poke
in
around
the
the
bed, did you,
panel.
Ben?
What?
That's a good idea.
What did you ask me?
Oh yeah, Ben, you never slept in that bed, did you?
In that bed specifically? No.
No, I don't know where you guys traveled off to as little Jedi. I'm just curious,
Yeah, no.
girl talk. Oh, okay, that's fine. We're not there. I get it. That's fine. Cool. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it
Tell you
anyway.
where we
Yeah.
slept
So what about this
together.
panel,
Yes.
Io?
I love how this conversation is happening about being asked if Ven slept in that bed as Dell comes walking in to hear that part.
Yeah, he comes in
Just
here
saying.
and then saying to Vyri, I'm not going to tell you where we slept together.
He just comes in. Well, I hope it wasn't on that bed because he can't do it anymore.
It was not. We do not need to speculate this. Can we get this panel open?
Well, I'm trying.
If
Do you
Ven
actually
could
poop
go
on the bed?
if Ven could go a deeper shade of red, I feel like she would.
I'm sorry, Michael. What was that important question?
And Beard
'cause
turns
that's
around and she goes,
important.
Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you actually do it?
Did he in his pillow?
Nice. Subtle. Good place.
Yeah.
All right.
Listeners, I would like to take a moment here to present to you the saviors of the galaxy.
That means Del just spent 20 minutes to get out of his armor enough that he could poop on a bed and then put his armor back on.
Yep.
He's committed,
and-
man.
Worth it.
Yep.
Unless
Love
you're
it.
telling me that Del has a poop flap.
I'm about to say
I
he's got to
feel
have
I
like
do not need to know.
something.
Nobody needs
Yeah,
to
we
know
don't
this
need to
information.
speculate this. We don't need to.
like half of like maybe only half of the armor has to come off.
Anyway,
This is like going boy talk range.
It really
This
is.
needs to
I'm
end.
curious about
Just
it actually because
think.
it's like I don't know. I'm just
Here's a thought that I'm going to embed in
Anyway.
your mind.
no, I will
Uh,
ground you.
No.
Okay,
I'll
so
ground you.
Vader is down with
The lower half
Revan,
of Vader
just
is
doing a
inside
nice
you.
you
shoulder
never
rub.
intro that. Yeah.
Mira's down with Revan doing
Anyway.
a nice little shoulder rub. That's where Mira and Revan are right now.
That's the important information.
It's never a line you
Um,
intro.
I
with.
was working on the panel.
I'll help you. How about that wire?
There better not be colored
God.
wires.
No, I am not. I'm not that
How
mean.
rude.
I feel
I
like
mean, it could be
Vyri's actually
funny.
helping Io by like pointing out. Is it this blue one? No. Is it this green one? No. Is this red one? Oh, and like I was like, oh shit, they're colored. Okay, good to know.
Right? I was like, wow, the more you know. Yeah, I
Makes it
with
way
some
easier.
assistance. With some assistance, you are able to kind of push some buttons, and the wall kind of shudders a little bit, and dust kind of comes flying at the rest of you, and it pulls back and then seems to slowly lower, and hidden away behind this wall is what appears to be an elevator. So this appears to be the way to get down below.
Well, Io steps on the elevator. I was like, ooh, let's see where this goes.
You know, I have a question for you. How is your depth perception?
Oh God.
Why does wearing a visor make it harder to see in like depth? I don't know. Does it make you like nearsighted?
I mean,
No.
sometimes
Farsighted.
I could see just fine.
Yeah, duh.
What
Be
is
weird.
the depth perception of a guy who can like see through walls?
Does he say that out loud?
No. That's my musing of what the hell is Amira Lucas' depth perception like? It must be pretty good if you can, pilot.
Turns out Ion's vision is actually like a 2D anime. That's all he sees. Just in like
Lord.
black and white.
It's
I
blue and
always
black.
imagine like sonar.
Yeah,
You'd be
it's
able to
like
see the
sonar.
3D depth. Yeah.
Like
like
that
Daredevil.
one game.
Activated?
Before we go down, can I have Revan help me? Just I guess if it doesn't take a long time, if it's gonna take a long time, then I can leave the holocron for later. But if it won't take a long time, maybe have Revan help me look at it just in case it has something that might be important before we just go,
Yeah, absolutely. Surprisingly, it doesn't take very long at all. So it looks like it was meant to be easier to open for easier access, but only for the Sith of Isaidus. And there's a brief pause as it kind of opens, and then, much to your own discomfort, Ben, you hear your husband's voice.
Do not kill any of my prisoners. They'll be the key to helping build my kingdom. Protect them at all cost. If you hurt them or if any of them die, I will slaughter 3 of you for every small paper cut I find.
Jesus.
Wow.
Please tell
What a
me
guy to
we're not
work
going to have to
with.
listen. Is he going to announce every floor as we pass it? Or is he going to tell us like we're on floor 1?
That would be so funny. The idea of him
Yeah.
recording himself
Basement
saying
level.
these is so funny.
Because he likes the sound of his own voice, yes. But yes, that is what you hear in the holocron. So that's probably why they swarmed on you so rapidly. It was not necessarily out of defense, more so out of fear of punishment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He died anyway, so.
So then
They
yeah,
did
just
die
kinda-
anyway, but honestly, your hands was probably a lot more merciful.
Before people head down, does anyone want some water? I got some fresh water in my backpack.
Did you get my smoothie? Did it arrive?
No,
My
sorry.
thirst was slaked on the blood of my foes.
You sure? My app said the smoothie arrived.
Oh, you
so,
accidentally killed the smoothie delivery man. Shit.
Damn it.
so anyone else just gonna
Give him the
breathe
towel.
past the fuck Io just said?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
It's not that uncommon for IO.
That's
I'm
really
used
odd.
to it now.
I just drink some fucking water.
No, I'm good.
Do you want the blue one or the? Oh, okay. Well,
Okay,
Shit.
Mira's not going to care if people want it or not. She's handing out water bottles and light fruit to everybody.
Aww.
You gotta keep your energy up whenever you're fighting people. So here's some bananas and some oranges and some apples, and here's some water, and it'll be all fine.
Oh,
I
just
feel like-
scarfs down his share.
I feel like she did this with Revan in mind.
what is a bun un? What's a bun un?
It's a fruit. It's easy to chew, and it helps prevent cramps.
Like, are we talking like muscle cramps?
Yeah, like y'all are
Okay.
running all over the place, and I don't want people's legs to cramp up. So gotta make sure that you take care of that.
Because the cycle of moon for me is coming up, and I do not need any cramps as she takes the fruit and walks away.
Io scarfs down the fruit that Mira gave him, and he's good to go. He tosses like the peel or the core on the floor of the temple just to be a dick. To
You know,
That's scum.
Dell looks very confused at Vyri for a second. Like, did she really just say that?
Most likely, yes.
Yep.
All right, refreshments had. Let's go.
All right. Yep.
Yeah,
So
we need to get moving.
we'll have
I'll
everyone.
leave you all
get loaded
behind.
up. I ain't playing today, man.
Well, we said we had to go, so we have to go.
I mean,
I
can
know
you
ain't
hold
about
it till
this
we're out
life.
of here?
Pardon?
You hold it till we're out of here? You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. But there, I'll do my own drum roll.
Okay.
Uh,
So
I
Put him
don't
in
know
time
if
out.
that was deserving of a gem roll.
that
Put him in
was.
time out.
Anyway, so Revan kind of decides to stay back, figuring the rest of you can handle this. And she'll stay back with Mira and kind of wait for the rest of you to arrive. So Del, Io, Vyri, and Ven, you were the only ones in the elevator. The elevator exits here. As you guys get there, right, her, all the way over to the left, to the left, to the left.
Where?
That's not letting me pull out my character.
What?
I was
Where?
invisible.
Why is the map so small? What happened?
And not small. Zoom in.
I zoom in, but then
What up,
it goes weird.
bitches?
When I zoom in, it like covers the chat box. It's great. That's never happened with a map before.
And reset.
Yeah, I did. I had to
Yeah.
refresh my screen too.
Yep, go ahead and refresh as necessary. Actually, why don't we go ahead and take just kind of a quick break? Because I feel like we need a little bit of a breather before we continue on.
Sure.
Because of all the squirreling. So yeah,
I
we'll
just haven't
say...
messaged you a lot of the stuff that Mira was doing upstairs.
Yeah. So let's say everyone be back at 10 after.
Oh, there's Io. Okay.
Oh Lord, I am so
okey-dokey.
zoomed in. Okay, I can see now. Where? Oh, there's another swimming pool.
All right, I will BRB.
Am I at the back? This is the opposite point of my character. Am I in timeout? Was I
No,
banished
we are taking a break.
to the Shadow Realm? Sorry about being a squirrel today and just meh.
No, we all are. It's fine.
Ooh.
You are not the only one guilty of it. It's fine.
Okay, I will be back.
Okay. Meanwhile, listeners, and for the rest of you who will listen later, the crew are gonna come up on some interesting moments today. So we'll see just how calmly they handle it. I do not have high hopes. And I know they're gonna kill me when they hear that later, but that's okay.
Started talking about high hopes, and then I didn't hear anything.
Good. You'll have to wait until that
For
comes
a
out
living.
later. That is a good song, but no. I was just kind of slipping something in that nobody else could hear, so because that's how I roll.
I like it. Okay, we'll hear all the whispers and everything that went on when we listen to it back.
You will, yeah.
Anything juicy whispery or just like as like the play out of it, and then that's how we found out about Isaidus.
It
Took me a
was.
second to get back into his voice.
That's why I gave you the heads up and I let that happen a little bit longer to give you kind of a second to
thank you.
recuperate. Because yeah,
I was
I've
sitting
got
on mute. Hello,
segments that
darling.
I'm set up for that I'm gonna have you do.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Do.
Your Isaidus voice is my favorite thing in the entire world.
Of course, darling. Isaidus. I'm obsessed with one thing in this world.
Isaidus really does have a really unhealthy obsession.
Exactly.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm gonna go on a little dungeon crawl tonight with the Avernus game. Should be fun.
That'll be interesting.
5. Yeah. Starting to learn some information, get some stuff done. I'm gonna go fight some cultists tonight. And they get to meet, at the end of this dungeon, they get to meet Archon the Cruel from Critical Role. He's actually in this
Nice.
adventure. Yeah. Oh, that was kind of cool.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see where the rest
Welcome
of the
back.
Welcome back, Rachel.
Thank you.
So, about your hubby then.
Dang it.
Right?
We had a nice week or two gap. That's been shortened significantly.
I know, right? I'm excited to see how you guys handle this next segment.
Fun.
I believe we're just waiting on Rob and Matt now. Woo. Really?
Up tuna? Tuna?
Bumblebee tuna?
Andy.
I
So,
really
the
hope that
Dungeon of the
Lucy
Dead
got
3.
my reference.
Yes.
I liked it. It
I'm
was good.
so glad.
Anthem Pool. Mort
Yes,
Anthem Pool.
Rob!
I'm
We
back.
see that you are back! Holy shit. I was wondering why Roll20 was going crazy. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
So just waiting on a map. So while we're waiting, does anybody have any questions before we're able to continue? Anything that you feel like you need to know?
Nah. My
don't
questions
think
are
so.
unrelated to Star Wars.
Oh, those I can't help with.
Did the temp
Oh, boy.
that floor that we were running around, did that basically look like a training part, where the other students are and things like that? It's kind of what it seemed
Basically,
like, but I
yeah.
wasn't sure.
Yep. Isaidus had
Okay.
his own room, basically. I guess you could call it the quote headmaster's quarters. And then there was like the social area, the sleeping areas, and various training and storage. So yeah, that's where most of the students would be. The upper level that Io had destroyed was kind of another area where they could sleep, where they could gather, and some training practice. But that's all rubble now. That's gone. That's no more.
No more training. Okay, cool.
No training for them.
That makes sense.
And then we'll be down here to the basement.
Yeah, this is our third level, right?
Yep, this is the third level. The third and final that you had seen. And once everyone's back, I'll explain the situation of what's going on.
He is back, actually. Matt is back.
Oh,
He
okay.
said in Roll20.
I was not even looking at Roll20. I was looking at something else on Discord. And okay, cool. Well, now that we know. All right. So yes, this is the basement. This is not a pool. This is just kind of a dirt floor. This is where the Jedi and Force users that Isaidus had captured had been forced to stay in this room, and basically they were guarded. There's not much here. As you guys exit the elevator, which is technically off screen, but whatever, we'll pretend for the sake of it. You are able to see like destroyed droids all over the place.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
The bodies of several other Sith and just these 4 apprentices that are hurt fairly badly. As you guys come out of the elevator, they're immediately on edge, but they kind of see you and recognize that you guys are probably the ones behind it. And the one in front, who is a younger human woman, probably early 20s, she kind of looks at her companions, and then she turns and looks at you guys, and she goes, just let us go. We won't hurt you or anything. I don't want him to kill me, please.
Hold on one second. I actually have something that might help me here. Okay, actually I want to use something. It is a racial ability. And it's called empathy, and basically once per encounter I can sense the presence and emotional state of everyone within range. So I guess that means I can like see how distressed or like maybe even truthful they are. It also says I can use this ability to upgrade the difficulty of a deception check twice. I don't know what that means, but
okay. Basically, it makes it easier for you to be deceptive.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah, I mean, through the ability, you kind of get a gauge on people. This is how you're able to survive. But reaching out, you can feel exhaustion. You can feel stress. They're tired. They're scared. They're angry, but not at you. And they sincerely just want to get out. They don't want anything more to do with this. They're frustrated. They're terrified. They just want to leave. They want to leave this all behind. They want nothing more of this. There's a lot of anxiety around them. This antsy, like they keep looking behind you at the elevator, and like they really just want to go. It's almost to the point where you feel like if you push them too far, they will do whatever it takes to push you guys away to get to the elevator. Not that they would want to hurt you or kill you specifically, but they would do whatever it takes to get out. They're like a caged animal at this point, as far as emotion.
Okay.
Would she also feel like the emotions of everyone in the room?
She would.
Yes.
So yeah, how are the rest of you emotionally? Let's start with, okay, Mira's not here. Let's go with Io, just because I'm curious how Io is.
Oh, he's ready for murder.
Oh,
He is amped. He is ready to fight.
He would like the blood of his enemies, shaken, not stirred.
Yep, there's just this crazy hunger for a fight.
Okay.
If the grin on his face wasn't enough to say it.
Right. Okay. Vyri, how's your emotions? Tell me how you feel.
Yeah. So Vyri's like a bottle rocket pack of fireworks that's being stuck inside of a jacket, but it's lit. So it's like on the outside it looks fine, but there's a little smoke peering out. And it seems like there's these being around the Sith is just igniting some little emotional bottle rockets that might fire off at random moments. But she seems okay. She seems like on surface level and like kind of keeping everything in wraps, knowing like they have an agenda and they had goals, and Ben specifically told her to keep it in wraps. So
Cool.
but you can feel definitely the or what you would assume is the Yara stuff bubbling up. Especially knowing the idea that Isaidus is on his way here, so
Yeah, definitely.
thinking about how Yara is involved in all that right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And last but not least, Del, how are you feeling?
Dang it, I thought it was going to go away.
No.
Unadulterated and pure rage. That's it. Just pure
Angry.
anger and rage. Only the best way I can describe it is he's feeling the same like anger and rage that a normal Sith would.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Sounds good.
So yeah, then you're kind of hit with the anxiety and fear and frustration on one end, the bloodlust over here, the hidden freaking explosives over here, and meanwhile angry in the back. So emotionally, it's one hell of a cocktail. I gotta tell
it
you.
really is great.
Poor Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, so she'll kind of like hold out a hand to the other three, especially the two bloodlusty ones. Io and Del. Just kind of
I'm
like holds
glad
out
you
a hand.
clarified.
Vyri isn't quite so bloodlusty as she is.
I mean, she did run straight up to whoever was standing like out there, so she would have been ready to like engage whoever the first person was on this landing.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would just, I guess, hold out a hand to all three of you then, and say, wait, this doesn't need to end badly. And I'll turn to the other, like the four, and say, you give us information, then we can talk.
They all kind of exchanged worried looks, and the female at the front, who seems to be kind of the semi-quasi leader here, kind of looks at all of them before she looks at you, and she nods. And while she is not exactly relaxed, she does kind of go into a relaxed pose. And as a note, none of them have their lightsabers out. They're not even ignited. They're on their belts. They have no intention of attacking. They're without weapons at the moment.
Okay. I even, like, as she nods or whatever, I'll even, like, look at Vyri, and then I'll, like, give her a look to the lack of lightsabers. Kind of, like, pay attention to the surroundings. Type of thing.
She turns off her receiver.
Unturns off.
Fine.
That was a difficult term, by the way.
She switches it to stun.
Alright, that was better.
How did you come to be working for him?
The leader again kind of glances at everyone. You sense that there's a mix of different stories here. But she kind of summarizes it as best as she can. She goes, well, some of us were sought by him, some of us were forced, and we did what we had to survive. But I don't want to be here.
Were any of you from the temple originally? The Jedi one?
The woman in front of you nods, and then she points to the person over here who seems to be like in later teenage, yellow-skinned Twi'lek, male, and she goes, we were Padawans back in the day.
I see. I'm sorry. How long ago were you taken here?
Months ago for us, at least for us, and she gestures to the rather injured Twi'lek. We didn't come willingly. We were tortured. It felt like years.
I glance back and see if everyone seems calm on our end, or if they seem like they still want to kill everybody
Okay.
after hearing that.
I mean, Io still wants to fight, but that's just Io.
He always wants to fight.
Right?
Pretty much. How are Vyri and Dell handling this knowledge? With silence, apparently.
Eyeing Ven and just listening.
Okay.
Dell hasn't changed.
Okay. Good to know. Not attacking. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so she'll just say, what are there other prisoners here? I want to find them.
She nods and she points down the hallway over here, and she goes, yeah, there's a big room that they were being kept in. There's a door that they had locked on us when the droids started shooting. And yeah, there's no way in or out through that door, so I'm pretty sure they're safe.
There's no way in or out. Are you not able to get back in either?
No, not really. I mean, even if we wanted to, they'd kill us. With everything that they've been put through at our hands, they would kill us.
So you tortured them. You four.
The woman in front kind of grimaces and she goes, everyone here has been tortured and tortured.
Yeah.
Then I want them in that room there. He points to that one. I don't want them near me. Hand over your lightsabers now.
Vyri turns around and hands hers to Dell.
God damn it, Vyri.
Not you.
Oh, sorry. Will you be specific?
Actually, I'll do a comm message up to Revan.
Okay.
And I'll say, hey, we have what? Why do you keep making noises?
Right?
Sorry. My bad. Keep falling asleep. My bad. I'm zoning out over here. Sorry.
You keep
I
falling
need
asleep.
caffeine. I need caffeine. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for my energy drink to kick in. It's super rainy over here.
I keep thinking you're making noises like, stop, what are you doing? Oh no.
Mhm.
I keep being like,
Right, I do
I'm
that
sorry.
too, and I'm like, but
on.
everything's fine. What are you doing?
Keep on falling asleep in this chair because it's like my relaxing chair. I'm sorry. Continue.
Sit on attack.
There you go. That might help. Yeah, so I'll anyway, so now that I know that Mike's not trying to warn me of something horrible, I'll
Right?
I will just calm Revan and say, hey, we have 4 people here that don't exactly want to be here anymore. Any ideas on, I guess, what to do with them? Like she's basically like dark side users, but unwilling. So
right, in a sense, in a way.
Mhm.
For a moment, there's no response, and it's almost like it takes a second for her to respond. But when she does, she goes, "Well, if they're not attacking you, if they're being helpful, then let them live. If they go back on their word or rat us out, though, I don't know about you, but I have my ways of finding them, and I will find them all. So
yeah,
I would suggest warning them if they do want to leave, then Mira and I will let them pass. But if they try to harm us, I make no promises."
yeah. I was asking more along the lines of if you'd be willing to talk to them at all and potentially give them any guidance they might need if they truly don't like this. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, then that's fine.
Uncharacteristically, you can almost feel a sigh from her, and she just goes, "I'm," and again she pauses, and it's like she's a bit distracted for a moment before she responds, and she goes, "I don't think me talking to them right now is a good idea, but the sooner we get the innocents out of there, the better."
Okay. So she'll just put away the comms. And she'll just say, you can leave. If there's anything else, though, if there's anything else that we need to know, I'd appreciate it if you could tell us. The more you tell us, the easier it will be for us to take care of him so he won't come after you.
If he finds out that we lived and helped you, he'll come after us anyway. But if he thinks we died, and she kind of lifts her hand up and rubs her temples a little bit before she goes, "I just want this whole place blown up. If everything is destroyed, he'll just move on somewhere else, and he won't be able to do this anymore. Just, I want this place. I want it rubble. I don't want it to ever exist again."
Do you know how that could happen, or are you just expressing a wish?
Well, that already blew up the second floor.
Yeah, he did.
She kind of gestures back here, and she goes, if you follow it that way, to the right, there's a storage room with a lot of weapons. It was our armory, basically. There's dozens of thermal detonators there that you could use. We never used them. It was a just in case, and she lifts a hand up to, like, air quotes, just in case we would need them, but other than you guys, no one's ever been here, and I would just... And she just kind of trails off, and you kind of feel the vibe of just not necessarily physical exhaustion, but emotional exhaustion from her.
What's in the room to the left?
Food storage for the prisoners.
Door shut.
She nods.
He looks at the group. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but having 4 Force users be alone with 2 of the people I care about upstairs? No. I want them in there.
I will take them upstairs. I need to check on Revan anyway. Something sounded
I will put them in there. They're going in there, then.
Del, the sooner they get out, the better it will be for everybody.
The sooner they get out, the sooner they can call. You know.
He's already called.
Yeah, well then they can call for other backup.
What other backup is there beyond Isaidus, who killed everything?
More of them. If you honestly think this is the entirety of the Sith Academy, this is not. There's bound to be more of them.
Well, I need to check on Revan. I'm going to take them with me, all right? It'll be fine.
No, you're not taking them with you.
Del, I can feel your anger, and I'm afraid it might be clouding your judgment.
My judgment is that I want them in that room, and I want the door locked until we get the slaves out. Once we get them out, you can do whatever you want with them. Deal?
You're not going to go back on your word and kill them?
No. I wouldn't be able to, would I?
No, you wouldn't. I'm reading the comments.
Right.
Yeah, I'll say to them, can you wait for us just for a moment to ensure that everything's safe? Then we can let you go.
What was that again? Sorry, Discord kind of briefly went robot-y for me.
Oh, no, I'm chewing something. Sorry.
Okay. With Discord's issues earlier, I figured it was me. I was like, she turned and talked to him, and then
nothing.
AOL. AOL dial-up noise. Okay, alright.
Yeah. No, she just
people.
asked. Yeah. She just asked, wait in this room until we figure out what's going on, and then they can basically leave alive, and we'll give them their lives.
Okay. The leader has no problem with that. She kind of ushers the injured ones in here, and she goes, thank you, and we'll leave. And she will actually shut the door behind her. Allowing for it to be locked from the outside.
Del will lock it. Right. I'll watch this door. How about you head upstairs and send the other two down there. Get the slaves out. I need to think for a minute.
I was already walking down the hall.
Ven will say to Dell, maybe you should check on Revan. She tends to listen to you more. Something's
No,
wrong.
no.
Mira said that something that looked like she was in pain or something.
It's probably her children. You go upstairs. You're better with the Force than I am, and there's shit that you do that I can't. I'm just gonna keep this. Alright? I'll stand guard. You just... I don't think I'm ready to face her. Not right now.
Face her? About what?
Face. There's a lot of things I regret doing. Alright, and... I'm just not in the right mindset, you know? Right now. So you go deal with it. I'm just gonna sit here. Alright?
Yeah, does it seem like he's lying to her at all with that he's not going to just murder these people? Do I have to roll anything or
Yeah. You would have to roll perception, and Dell, depending upon the truth of it, would either have to roll a deception or a
Persuasion?
what?
Persuasion? Or
Yeah, but there is no
Yeah.
persuasion.
I think charm is the
Skullduggery.
closest thing, which is
Coercion.
really funny. Skullduggery.
Coercion is to do it forcefully.
Well, yeah.
Cool.
I think
That's
charm
what
would
we
be
used
the
in the
best one.
past.
Charm. There we go. I knew I saw something. So yeah, it would either be deception or charm. These fucking sheets. I've been doing 5e for so long. So yeah, you would roll your perception check, and he would roll either the charm or deception, whichever one is more applicable. And yeah.
Hold on, waiting for my sheet to load because it won't load.
No worries. Okay, Ven got a 4.
Un momento, por favor.
Please hold.
Sorry, I don't know why my sheet's taking such a long time to load. It's being a pain. Probably shouldn't have closed it down first.
Really, Rob?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder if you'll have to refresh or something, Matt.
When in doubt,
If it's
refresh.
not opening, yeah. Roll20's been weird today too.
I'm gonna try and refresh it. Hold on. Hold on.
Well, I mean, I did have to drag out Io's handsome face for Lucy, so...
Come on. Don't take long to refresh. Sorry for the viewers at home. We will get you your exciting entertainment in a moment. Just having a few technical difficulties.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
There's our 20 logo.
Right? Cue that cantina music. No. Because we don't want to get copyright.
Copyright strike.
I'm far too lazy to deal with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oof. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How the
Down
fuck did
to
you two
3.
tie?
Hold on. She
Because
got
it's the
1,
mom
2.
and the
Anyone's
dad
guess.
in the group.
2, 3.
They really are though.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 4.
You both got 4.
Wait, 1, 2. Oh yeah.
I don't know how the fuck you guys
Do
did
you
this.
want to re-roll it?
2, 3.
This is just Vyri in the hallway, just waiting to see how this interaction's going to play
Right?
out.
She's just
Um,
spying.
Do you guys want to re-roll and see if maybe? I'm okay if you guys want to re-roll or.
It could be tiebreaker. Also, is you could add in whatever plus skill you're using, because it'd be
Yeah.
like the same as like initiative. Like if you have higher dex, then that's the tiebreaker. Or we could just
Yeah.
re-roll. I do not care.
I'm using Charm, which is presence, and I have 4 presence.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm using cunning and I have 4.
Lord.
Let's just do 1 dice roll, and whoever gets higher is
But
the one.
how about neither of you can tell? If you tied, you don't know. You can't tell either way.
That also works for me.
We could. It depends.
So
Honestly, it's up
you're
to.
getting, yeah.
Yeah.
Where
It
both
seems
of you
to
don't
be-
know. It's like, does she know what I'm doing, and does she know what I'm saying, or like it's just one of those like where just two people aren't sure
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna say
they're
let's go.
communicating on the same page.
Considering, yeah, you guys seem to be tied up so hardcore. I feel like rolling a dice for a tiebreaker would just suck. So yeah, you guys really aren't sure if each other is reading each other, but you both know that time is kind of the essence, so you can't really hash this out right now.
Sure. Okay. So I'll just say, all right, Dell. I will trust you, but please do not break my trust. These people are just as much victims as anyone else, and I want to see them live. If they
Fine.
die, we will have problems.
Door's locked. I'm standing right here. I won't
Alright.
move.
Okay. I'll trust you. And she will walk out. Maybe kind of give Vyri a look like, watch this situation type of thing. And then I will go back upstairs.
Vyri nods. Vyri's gonna walk up to Del though, and then walk past him to the door. Knock. Douchebags.
You hear
Whoa.
you kind of hear a heavy sigh because honestly they weren't anticipating that. And you hear the voice of the woman earlier. Just yes.
Hey, so hi, my name's Vyri. I got off on the wrong little foot there. So us two are probably the ones that you want to make friends with. The other ones are trying to keep you alive. So she kind of like gets a little more serious looking at her. She goes, well, I've made different Sith friends through the ages, but do you know of like a Darth Eros and if they've been here?
As soon as you say the name, you see this woman who her skin is pale enough anyway, but somehow she seems to pale even more, and she goes, "Yeah, she's been here with Lord Isaidus, and if you're friends with her, I don't want to step on your toes. Just please."
He looks like momentary, like, oh wait, what? Fuck, shit, and then she like owns it. Be like, yeah, you don't want to step on my toes. Um, I can make bad things happen for you if you make us both mad. She didn't tell me when she'd be back, so she's not here though, right?
No, she was in charge of something on Tatooine, and she could stay there.
Yeah, okay, I'm done. And then she like flips close the window door with the force and just walks away. Okay, sorry, Dale, they're all yours. Ayo!
Why do I have this vision of Io just kind of walking around, like feeling through the like hallways? Go, oh, that's a hallway. That's a hallway. That's a hallway. Oh, nope, nope. That's a no. Okay, just like following
Angie?
along with his hand.
You
Yeah,
can
Can we go and
see.
whispers in for a second?
Do you want it recorded or not?
No.
Okay.
Leave some suspense.
Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. Yes, let's go into secrets. The rest of you, please feel free to
Roll two
roleplay
natural
as we wait for things.
I guess
Well,
Mira
you
and Ben
guys
could roleplay, but
found
you're missing out on Revan.
anything? You guys found anything down there?
I'm looking for a door.
The Sith are scared of me.
Up over here. Well, that's good.
Yeah, yeah, they don't want to step on my toes. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, getting toes stepped on sucks. It hurts.
Oh, Mira.
It's almost as bad as like stubbing your toe,
Oh, that's the worst.
right?
Ben's coming up to you, by the way. We're sending her back.
Okay.
Who is stepping
Yep.
on your toes, Mira?
Oh, I'm just saying, I've had my toes stepped on before, and
That's
it's
messed
not
up.
great. It's not great.
Yeah, sorry about that one time. I know we were trying to dance at the club. I'm pretty clumsy with dancing.
It's okay.
That was a fun night. I still don't remember how we ended that night though, but that was fun dancing. Those drugs were whew. Those some
I
intense
remember
drugs.
I was seeing colors, and I think it was colors. It was a very confusing time for me.
That was some fun shit. I might have to break that out for recreational use sometime. It's been a while.
Yeah, that night. Oh, I think I see Ben. Hold on.
Oh, Mira.
Mira just turns her.
That was weird, Io. Mira sounded weird. Well, or maybe sounded normal. I don't know. I can't tell anymore.
She sounded normal, I think. About her usual in
so.
these kinds of
Yeah.
situations.
She lights up her saber for the darkness. I don't know why you're stumbling down here without the light, but here, maybe this will help.
I wasn't stumbling.
I mean, you're just like your hands out on the walls. It just looked like you couldn't see to them.
I mean, it just... You've never put your hand on the wall? I was feeling for switches and whatnot, just in case there was something hidden.
That's so smart. And she like runs over and starts doing it on the other wall.
I was like, "Hush, believe me."
This girl will believe anything when it comes to Nothing but spider webs in this room. Just, I don't know. The DM's not here to tell me if there's anything interesting, so I'm assuming not.
I think this is going to end up being the
the other
end of the
room.
relationship between Dell and Ben.
Yeah, that's
Just out
kind
of
of what I'm.
character. Just,
Huh?
just saying.
I could see that.
This might be the end of
Oh my gosh.
those
Why does
two
he do
trusting
this?
each other.
Oh my gosh.
Ben's gonna have to take down Dell.
Yeah, do we literally have to put him down because he just is so uncontrollable?
Arrest him, take him back to the Jedi Temple.
Oh my gosh.
The real
Did
question
you arrest him? Because he killed Sith. Wait, didn't you kill Sith? Yeah, but it was different. We put him in a room first. An Anakin thing and younglings? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad.
The real problem is I don't think that Vin can take Dell at the moment because Vin's defense is only 6, 7, and 7, and
She
Dell's
could
is
take
much
Dell.
higher than that.
She could totally take Dell because the Force,
Kinda.
I mean, she could just make him not move for like the entire time and then just stab him. So,
I mean,
That's true.
Dell's defense with everything is 20. So she has to get through 20
well,
to do anything. And her max right now is 7 for some reason.
Do you roll 7 for your lightsaber?
what? No, 11.
Oh, okay. What do you mean
What are you
your
talking about with
defense?
7?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Like
talking
her,
about
Your
her
defense.
her total defense highest is 7. She's
Right.
the
And
easiest
17.
to hit out of the entire party.
Damn, Ben.
he went back out.
No one knows a thing.
Now, Mira's defense doesn't really matter because she's never in combat. Because she's scared of combat. Because
For now.
because combat is scary.
What if Matt just kept moving the Dell token like back in there, like into this room, and then back out, and then back in,
I think part
toying
of
with
it,
our emotions,
part of it might be them fucking with
just
us
messing
a
around.
little.
Yeah, I totally see that.
Yeah,
I could
because
see
that
that.
happens.
I was trying to remember what game it was where when we're in secrets, the DM's like, do a couple rolls just to mess with everyone. Is it the Star Wars game?
I think it was this game. Yeah.
Did that in Skyrim last week too.
I mean,
So-
if
An
nothing
old
else,
trick apparently.
if nothing else, Mira will just hit the kill switch on all of the upgrades so that it all stops working.
Oh, there you go.
Mira is Batman. Take down the Justice League at any time.
We back.
Hi.
Hi. So, then we'll get to you in a moment. Because you went back up to Mira and Revan, right?
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Io and Vyri. Yep. Right here where Io's face is the doorway. And as you guys are working on opening the door, which it's not that difficult, it just seemed to be blocked, you get it about halfway open. And as you guys open it or get it to open to where you can kind of hear like hushed voices over here of people, you start to hear gunfire over here. Rapid gunfire from Dell. And then it stops. And then it picks up again. and then it stops, this time for good.
I just kind of like looks over to Vyri, and he's like, "Well,
Yeah.
Ben's
we just
gonna
even
be
pretend like
real pissed."
right? Do we even say anything, or do we just let Ben walk back down and see it?
And you might want to let her know that we heard gunfire.
Fuck.
I'll let you do that. You're her apprentice.
Io.
He just grins at Vyri.
Ben gets a quick message, IM message directly from Vyri saying, gunfire. Oh, you should probably come back down here.
Oh my gosh. Can I just respond back? Go see what he's doing. Let me know. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
I like how she sent like a text message.
I know, right?
Hey, no. What do I see?
Well, right now you just see Dell in the hallway.
Yep. Is he panting? Is he bloody? Does he have his weapon out? Is it smoking?
The weapon
Dell?
is smoking, yes. But you
So,
do see something.
Well, now you see something.
Yeah.
You see
Right here.
right here, now that you can see it, you see 4 unrobed Sith working on healing their wounds. Their robes are completely off them. They are just in a plain shirt and pants up against this wall sitting. But you can see, like, smoke coming from this room.
You just looking at Dell like you gonna explain what happened here?
What?
I don't know. Just wondering what happened.
Like, so they wanted
Gunfire.
to fake their... Oh, we wanted to fake their deaths. Made it look like an execution.
Like looking at the Sith, like is like almost in like waiting for a confirmation of what he's saying.
The quote unquote de facto leader. She nods and she goes, "It's the only way to protect us from him. From Lord Isaidus."
Okay, watch your back, because Dell will probably kill you too. And then she just she goes back to her comm. Never mind, Ben. We're all good. Just kidding. I'll fake their deaths. We're good. Everything's fine now. Okay,
Io.
all right. Okay, bye. Or Dell.
You almost can feel a sigh from the text message that just says, all right.
Just a... Oh, thank God.
Pretty much.
When you could just feel Ben's sighs through the comms.
It's okay, Io. He didn't
It's a
actually
power
kill
she
people.
has.
Oh, that's
Just
good.
faking their deaths. Yeah, that could have been bad. Ben totally would have whooped his ass. Did you check this hallway? Look down
I
here.
can still hear you on comms, by the way.
I mean, it's true. Click.
Didn't say it wasn't, but I'm fucking alright.
Io, what are we saying? I'm also curious when the DM's gonna go back to Revan and Ben, so I'm just kind of waiting.
After Rob returns. So, Vyri,
Oh,
once
nice.
you go back to help Io, because, yeah, you guys are able to get this hallway and doorway opened up. And it looked like, it looked like they took some various furniture that was around here for where the guards would, like, be stationed at and used it to block everything. as you get here, this is kind of an upper platform, and the steps and ramp go down, like overlooking. But there's about 24 people in this room. Looks like they're armed up with whatever they could get, including like destroyed robot parts, and like a couple of them have like the lightsabers of some Sith guards that were killed, and yeah. So they look like they're ready to kind of fight when you guys kind of come into the room, but they only see 2 of you and they don't recognize you. So they're even more on edge, but they're also really curious.
I just kind of like puts his hands up, like, "Yo, it's okay. We're here to rescue you."
They all kind of look at each other, and then there's an older man, probably in his later 30s. He would be the oldest one in this little grouping. Just by looking at him, you could tell through the Force that this is a Jedi Master that had been captured. And he goes, "And were you sent by the Council?"
I'm
Sent by
actually
your
not
mom. Go ahead.
Very.
Sorry.
God damn it, Vyri.
I'm actually not sure. I kind of missed the part, but we found out that
God
you guys.
damn it, Io! I
Uto,
don't know
what's
who
taking
sent us,
so
but
long?
we're here.
Uto, are you through the door yet? What's going on there?
I did
Clicked off
miss
the
one.
comms earlier, so I might hear it.
We're basically hunting down Isaidus to kill him, and we got word that you guys were here, so we came to free you and get you out of here. But he's kind of on his way back, so we gotta move now.
Oh, he's on his way? Oh, I missed that. Okay, I was kind of wondering what they were talking about earlier. Yeah, we need to get going. Get your
Yeah.
asses up and go. We got food on the
We
ship.
got about a day before he gets here, but we might want to leave now.
Like that, we might want to leave now. The moment you say, you were hunting Lord Isaidus, while he looks tired, you kind of actually see him brighten up with hope, something that he probably hasn't felt for a while here. And immediately he gestures for everyone to get up, and you see people and species of all ages, up to and including there's about 5 or 6 children, younglings. It's clear by the tattered robes that they were taken from the council, like the Jedi Temple, very young, and they all just kind of start moving to leave. They know where the elevator is and everything because that was the last thing they saw coming down here. And they step over like the bodies that are littering the rooms and the various broken droids everywhere. It kind of dealt a bizarre look as they pass by him, kind of standing over these poor robeless, injured Sith who are not attacking.
Can they tell that they're Sith without like any robes or any form of marking?
They are able to tell because they either knew them, came in with them, or had been tortured by them. And you could tell that just judging from the various facial expressions. The ones who had come in here with them have like this look of sorrow. The ones who were tortured by them just look away out of fear. Otherwise, there's some pity, a little bit of anger from a few of them. But they do at least recognize them at the very least by face.
I know this would be a
Fucking
really
looking.
nice pool if we cleaned up the room a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
I know, right? Like, look at the size of that. You can swim such decent laps. I will follow out after everybody has left.
So,
Okay.
as Del sort of
Thinking,
sees them slowing... Sorry.
He'll just take like a quick sort of run around the room to make sure there's nobody left behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say check the room for anything before we leave.
Slave person? Hello, slave person? Are you here? No? Okay.
Right?
Random
there's-
child, too scared to move.
No, there's
Aw.
nothing there. No, the few children that were there clung to the adults. It's just an empty room, but you both, although Io, you can actually see it, but you both can feel it through the force. A lot of sorrow in this room. You feel this overwhelming sensation of fear and anxiety and stress and sorrow and death and loss all in this room. A lot of horrible things had happened and horrible emotions were stuck in this room for a very long time, and you couldn't imagine how many people came into this room only to never come out.
He like kind of shudders and like his head just kind of like twitches to one side from the feeling of that, and then he's just like, "Well, okay, we're good to go." He just like books it out of the room.
He's like, and nope.
Do any of them like slow down to like take a look at the people?
No, they glance, maybe do a second glance because this is a bizarre thing to see. But otherwise, no, they just want to escape. They just want freedom.
Alright, so Dell's gonna basically he's gonna bark orders a bit, but he's gonna basically like try to get them organized, because I can't imagine that every single one of them's gonna fit on the elevator. Well, how big's the
No, it's
elevator?
really not. The elevator could probably do about 10 people at a time, so it would probably be about 2 or 3 groups in this elevator before your final group.
I would like to use leadership.
Okay.
To basically like I can imagine some of them like trying to scramble on to the thing to get out. I don't imagine they're all very calm.
No, they're a little disturbed. They have some of the residual like anxiety and sorrow from people that have been killed before them, but there's also hope and excitement and eagerness. So it's they definitely would not sit still for very long.
Vyri's gonna kneel. No, go ahead. My bad.
Dell's basically going to use his leadership skill to bark orders at them, tell them, women and injured first, children then. No. Anyone who can fight, stay down here, we might need you. You know, all that sort of shit.
Okay. Basically getting it to where those who need to get out sooner, like the children, the injured, stuff like that, get out first. Gotcha.
Jedis with every group. 2 Jedis with every group. Your protection detail. Let's move, people. And let's see if it's good.
But Dell, what if there's not enough Jedis?
Jedi. Yeah, I was just like, there's only 2 Jedi, and none of them are here at the elevator.
That's 1 success.
They're looking around. I'm like, where's the other Jedi? Is there more?
It takes a little bit to get them organized to kind of combat them. So it's a little bit of a work in progress. You kind of have to bark at them a little bit more than necessary, but they do eventually, after a while, calm down and listen. It's just they're not soldiers. They do not listen right the fuck away.
Yeah.
Especially kids.
Organize, people. Come on, organize. You ain't all getting out of here at once. I don't care if you got a free pass up the queue. Don't be a dick. Get to the back.
Alright, and Vyri was gonna do something?
Yeah, Vyri's just quickly, like, as she's sensing these pains of sorrow and really, as they're relating to her pangs of sorrow and anxiety, knowing what they went through, being, like, back in the orphanage and feeling the same way, she's kind of kneeling down and starting to meditate to the light side of the Force to not necessarily fully cleanse this place, but she's grabbing the memories of the dead as much as she can to free them into the Force before she leaves. So not only are we like physically saving people, but any people that have died here, she's trying to like help guide them to the Force and unchain them from like the sorrow, pains, and the memories here.
Okay. Since you have time, try because Dill's trying to get them out appropriately. You do have time to properly meditate on it, and slowly but surely you start to see it it's like a flicker of candlelight in the darkness, and it just grows and grows and grows, and you almost see this in your mind's eye as peace is that flame breaking through all these darker emotions. And while yes, there is still that sorrow, the pain that had been endured, the peace that you brought to everyone that had passed on kind of calms it down a little bit. It's not so heavy on your shoulders when you walk in to feel it. You almost, as you meditate, you kind of feel your shoulders relax a bit more. You didn't even realize how tensed up your muscles has been since you stepped foot in this room. But now that there is that peace, you feel peace amidst that turmoil inside you.
Mhm.
And you feel like you could walk away and this room won't be so horrible for those that were left behind.
Yeah, she just like goes to stand up and looks more in the room, and she goes, "May the force be with you." And then she turns around and leaves.
Okay.
Oh!
Io, on the other hand, immediately after he'd left the room, Io had like covered his mouth with his hand, and he was like trying to calm himself because that brought back too many memories, and it made him feel very distressed. So he just kind of like went to some like little side hall and just kind of like calmed down, and then he meets up with everybody after he's taken a moment to kind of shrug off those nasty feelings.
Okay.
He's just like,
Well,
"Ugh."
while
And was there anything in these side rooms or anything, or no? 'Cause we were gonna explore them.
this one down here was kind of the armory. This has all the thermal detonators to destroy the temple once you're done.
Mm.
This was just kind of a food storage that you noticed was getting low, and this was what the guards would use to feed the slaves. That's it. There's really not much in here. It was a very basic prison-like feel.
Let's grab some thermal detonators and start setting them up.
Right?
Oh, yeah, you can grab the thermal dynamite. And Vyri has like a whole handful of beef jerky that she grabbed from the food place.
Jesus.
This jerky, what? They don't need it.
All right,
It's Sith jerky.
Lord. Meanwhile, as that's going on, we'll go to Ben. So Ben, after you've come up, this is kind of retroactive, but this is before you get the
going
message.
back a little bit. Yeah.
So you come out from the elevator and go back to the main area. It was very clear that Mira had been up to something and Revan was kind of helping, but Revan seems like she's having a hard time. Not like she's trying to outwardly show it, more like every once in a while, just watching as you walked up to them, you could see kind of a flicker of like her brows knitting together and a hand quickly moving to her stomach, a pause, and then continuing on. You get the sense that that's what drew Mira's attention before she sent you that message.
Okay. What's Mira doing, by the way? As I
At
walk
the
up.
moment, she's got like a little washcloth and water, and she's kind of like trying to bathe Revan's brow and try and keep her comfortable. I don't know what's going on. Fen, can you help?
Yeah, I'll just like walk up and is Revan sitting, you said? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll like kind of kneel next to her and be like, what's wrong?
For a moment, you can kind of see that flicker of Revan wanting to shrug things off like she normally does, but it's like that changes and she decides better against it. And she puts her hand over her stomach and she goes, "There's something about this place, and I don't know. There's just something going on with the kids. I don't think I'm going to be able to travel with you guys much after this."
Yeah, I actually feel it too. I felt like it affected me. Is that what you're talking about? Just the darkness of this place?
She
Or
nods.
is it something more?
I don't know. It
She
seems fairly well lit here. Oh, you mean
Darkness in the Force
you
mirror,
mean
yeah.
the other? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Oh,
My
Mira.
bad.
But Revan does nod to you about that. Her hand kind of goes to her stomach. She goes, I've been worried about them just because they're already combating my dark side at all times. I don't want them to be corrupt. But I'm
Yeah.
starting to get farther enough along that I shouldn't be out here anyway. I think the best bet would be for me to find a way back to Karth and spend time with my husband before they arrive.
Yeah. You would go back to Coruscant?
Well,
No,
Is that what you said?
not Coruscant.
Oh,
she's
I
trying to
thought that's
get.
what she said.
No,
No.
she's trying to get to her husband, and if she's trying to see Karth, well, then we have to go elsewhere.
Yeah. I mean, you've done a lot to help us, whatever it is you feel like you need. I mean, we already know that a bad end was when you pushed yourself too far and got involved when maybe you shouldn't have. So, of course, if you take a step back, then that's probably a good call.
Well, you and Vyri have a very strong grasp of the shielding technique, and I feel that I need to get to Telos and be with my husband so that I can shield him and our children. But
Her
Yeah.
husband's on a space station above Telos.
yes, he is.
Oh, all right.
Waiting for the wife to get home.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
And she goes, I mean, you can always contact me. I'll have a secure channel if you need my advice or anything, but right now, I feel like it's best that I go back. But and she pauses and she looks at both Mira and Ven and she goes, "Don't tell Dell that anything's wrong. Just I want to tell him that I'm choosing to go into hiding so that I don't draw attention to you. And I want to stick to that story because if he thinks something is wrong with me and the children, I worry that'll distract him."
Well, he's already seen how it's affected you. You already collapsed in front of him. It's going to be pretty obvious to him that you're lying.
Well, he can yell at me about that over secure comms later.
And he already knows I went to check on you. So, I mean, she kind of smirks a little bit.
Revan just kind of rolls her eyes and she goes, "Well, we can just tell him I got sick. It's a pregnancy thing, it happens. He doesn't need to know the details. Not that men pay attention to those details anyway."
Yeah, well, if you think it's best to leave, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, I support whatever you need to do, so you can probably handle it.
Well, I don't want to be a hindrance to you in what you guys are doing. I don't want you guys to be worrying about me back on the ship when you're supposed to be focusing on other things.
Yeah. Well, do you need to get out of this temple right now? I mean, we can wait outside if that will help you.
That would definitely be a relief. And it's about this point then that you get the message from Vyri.
I can
Yeah,
help
so
you
I think-
outside,
Huh?
Revan, if I can help you outside, Revan, if you
Yeah,
want.
Mira, can you also help her outside, and can you also call the ship and have it land as close as it can?
Yeah, possibly.
That way we can just get out of here as soon as we can.
So I will take Revan outside and I will call for the ship to come and land as close to the entrance of the temple as possible.
Which is fairly easy enough. You're not surrounded by forest here. It's like the coastal area. So it's easy enough to get a message to Jax and Joseph on the ship to go, hey, we need the ship now. Like, now. Right now. So, yep, let's say that.
Get it over here.
Like, in 2 seconds, please. But, yeah, so you, Mira and Revan kind of exit. So, Ven, you had a random message that Del was shooting people, and then no, JK, everything's fine. So
Yeah, so like you probably like when she first saw it, she probably like was cussing under her breath, and then like 2 seconds later, it's like, oh, just kidding, it's fine, and she just puts her data pad back in her pocket, like, and then we'll kind of glance to make sure Revan's situated, and then make her way back down.
We also do have a remote control upgrade to the ship that we did at one point, so it technically can come to us without Jax and them knowing.
I was
Just, like,
gonna
sitting there, like,
comment on
wait.
that. I
Who's
was gonna
piloting the
say
ship?
that slave circuit is hooked up to Io's headgear, so he's the only one who can actually do that. But given Mira's techno thing, she's probably the only person who could actually like also utilize it via her techno skills.
pretty much.
But, like, otherwise, nobody else in the group can control a ship like that because it's Io's hookup.
Mm-hmm.
In a nutshell. So, then, I take it you go back down the elevator?
Yes.
Okay.
Mira got them tech skills.
Yeah.
This is while they're kind of talking to the slaves and everything. So you exit, and you come down and you see Del right there, and the 4 robeless Sith, and a room that looks like somebody had been slaughtered in it.
That is currently on fire.
That is currently on fire. But like the Sith are unharmed, other than the injuries they already had, and they're fixing themselves up with a med pack and stuff.
With a med pack they didn't have before.
Cool. And then did you say the other people were there too, by the way?
Yep, from down this hallway you can kind of see the group
coming.
coming
Okay.
out with Vyri and Io. So yeah,
Okay.
that's the first thing you see, and then the
Okay,
2
and then
dozen
the others.
people.
All right. Yeah, so I think Ven would kind of look at Del. You could probably even see like a little bit of like respect in her eyes, and she just goes, all right, good.
You know, I care a lot about you. Do you honestly think that I would go against you?
She smirks just a little bit and says, well, there's been a couple times I've had to almost physically stop you before, so
That's true.
just sometimes your rage gets the best of you, and I sensed it, so I had to be cautious. But you seem to be gaining control of it better, I've noticed.
Thank you.
So that's a good thing.
I mean, I wouldn't have done it without you, so.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's get these people out of here.
We'll take the prisoners first and then let the Sith out last, do you think?
Yeah.
All right. Peachy Keen's also on its way, so.
Good to know.
So the chargers are set and the beef jerky's really good if you want some.
I am
God damn it, Vyri.
But good job on the charges.
Thanks. I think Io's jumping around in the rafters getting some more spots, but
Okay. Do I recognize anyone in the prisoner group?
You recognize a couple of the older people who are Jedi Masters who have gone missing, and they recognize you. And they kind of exchange nods with you of respect and gratitude. There's a couple of them that are Padawans, or they were just Force-sensitives snatched up off the street. Which reminds me,
they look like Jedi. Are they wearing Jedi robes, or are they just wearing slave wear? Like, no one else would recognize that they're Jedi except for her because she knows them, right?
I know him.
Yeah. You can tell that there's a difference in attire. The ones who are Jedi Masters or were Jedi Padawans have these torn, like Jedi-esque robes. You could see that they were Jedi robes prior. The ones that were just Force-sensitives snatched on the street, most of them being young teenagers, and about half of the younger kids are wearing just like everyday clothes that were tattered. So it's like they were snatched up and thrown in here as they were. Which Vyri, you kind of recognize young human boy about your age because he was in the orphanage with you.
Oh fuck! Who's this? Oh,
Yeah.
Who dis? Who he dis?
Who he dis? New phone. Who dis?
Yeah, I was gonna say Vyri, if she's recognizing like there's Jedi robes here, she'd act a little bit more put together, not trying to embarrass Ben. Still eating the beef jerky and handing it out, but yeah, she's like, oh shit, Jedi. Hello, I am also Jedi Padawan Vyri. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, hey, what's up, fuckface? Haven't seen you in a while.
Jesus. God damn it. I put together these things, and then you do that. You recognize him, like you. He has no last name. He only has a first name. And he went by Xavier because you remember him telling you when you guys were younger. He just remembered being called that and just went with it.
Right, like most of us, yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Was he in Orfala's group or the group like Vyri where it's just kind of like off on your own and you're not in Orfala's little circle of in people?
He was definitely not part of her circle. In fact, you distinctly recall her kind of bullying him when you were younger. He never really seemed to fit in. When you were younger, he was kind of a scrawny, like nerd, but now he's older. He's buff. He aged well. he actually aged well. It was Ugly Duckling story. But he's still that quieter, timid guy. So, like, he's still the kid you remember. He just never long bottomed.
Vyri's the piece of jerky that she's eating just falls out of her mouth as her slack jaw happens as she's taking in these changes. Hey, so what have you been doing? Do you come here often?
Oh no!
If that
Are they
was
saying
heard
that
over comms, I would have been face palming if he'd heard that.
Is any of this being said where Mira can hear?
Probably not. We're downstairs, right?
Unless Vyri left her comms open again.
What do you want comms on to be? Odd or even?
Let's do
Oh
even.
god.
Or so yes, you can hear everything.
No!
But do you know what she's saying? Like, you don't know who she's talking to.
No, just what she's saying.
It just
Yeah,
sounds
sounds
really
like-
bad to be like, "Hey, you come here often?" It's like,
So fuckface, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. So wow, you changed.
Very.
What's you been doing? Have you come here often?
Very.
Hmm?
Turn off your comms.
Oh yeah, shit. I keep on turning that off. Okay. Click. Anyways, I
Oh
haven't
my
said
God.
anything yet. This is getting really awkward.
He
One-sided.
Because the DM is losing her shit. He kind of gives you this little shy, but really cute, like crooked smile, and it like kind of makes his eyes light up a little bit. And he kind of chuckles a little bit and kind of rubs the back of his neck all shy, and he goes, "Hi, Vyri. I know I try not to come to places like this. I try to stick to, farms and stuff."
What? So you're on Coruscant and you went to a farm?
I mean, I wanted to see plants, and there's not a lot of nature on Coruscant.
Did you get away from, like, get my notes? I think it's Keen,
Yeah.
orphanage master. But yeah, how'd you get away from Keen and like the guild?
This old guy was looking for a group of us to come work on his farm, and said that he'd buy us, and he offered a pretty penny because that fucker's greedy.
Oh
Actually,
shit!
that-
Are you a slave?
He laughs, and it's kind of this rumbly, like, chuckle that you could almost feel in your chest. And he goes, "No, he's
I don't know what
kind
Peter
of-
feels in her chest right now. All right,
Michael."
all right.
Ah,
That was my
God
bad.
damn it! This is how the DM dies. Yeah. Chuckles, and again he kind of blushes a little bit and is rubbing the back of his neck again. He goes, "No, he's kind of like our dad. Like, he fed us, and like I went to school, and like it's kind of awesome."
Now you're Force-sensitive by planting tomatoes. Huh.
I didn't even know if the Force was a thing. Oh, this blonde dude just like excuse my dog. The random dog of his behavior has arrived. Lord above. Jesus Christ, where was I? Begone Canine. He goes, "Yeah, this like blonde dude kind of came by, and I guess he said that I was force sensitive or whatever the hell that means, and offered to train me, and so like Dad said sure, and I packed my things, and then I was thrown in here, and his face just kind of falls, and you recognize this pain of somebody who's gone through torture before, very similarly to childhood. And he's like, and then he just did shit like at the orphanage, and he just kind of trails off.
Yuri kind of looks back at Ben as like a little kid looking up at a parent with like those googly eyes, and just goes, "Can we keep him? We can teach him so many things."
Oh my gosh.
Why not have her
Like,
on the Peachy
All I
Keen?
can think of is Ange just dying inside this.
I don't know, no. And realistically, Vyri kind of would joking around say that, but then, we need to get them to the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, of course. What did you say your name was?
Then he gives you the same kind of shy, little crooked smile, and he goes, Xavier.
Xavier.
Hey, with your chest, Sander. Remember what I told you. Pronounce. Be confident.
Well, it's
Z.
nice
That's what we call
to
him.
meet you, Z. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you. Vyri's been training under me. She's Force sensitive as well. So
I'm a Jedi. She likes smiling.
He immediately looks over at you, and he has like this look of, wow, really? And like
Mm-hmm.
he kind of focuses a
Pretty
bit
cool.
more on you. He's like, you're like a Jedi, like Jedi, like hero of the galaxy, like Jedi that we heard about as kids.
Sorcerer of the skies, and she just like goes into like a battle stance with like both lightsabers out.
Oh god, she's doing a magical girl stance.
Yep.
She 100% is. And that's okay, because like he's kind of looking at her like, whoa, like he's looking at Vyri through new eyes, and then you kind of recognize this kind of look.
Oh, for sure.
Kind of gives you happy flashbacks. It's kind of cute to see.
Yeah, for sure. She seems kind of a little sorry. Reading these comments.
I'm about to show off the lightning, and then I remember there's Jedi Masters here. I'm like, oh shit, no, Vyri should not show off that right now.
Right?
What I can do.
Look at what I can do too.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
You hear Io's voice over the comms. He's like, "Are we going? Are we good to go yet? The charges are about to go off."
Oh shit! Yeah, we put him on timer, not remote. We gotta go.
What? Why did you do that? Okay.
I
Come
couldn't
on,
figure it
let's
out.
go.
I said it for like 5 minutes. I figured we'd have plenty of time.
All right. Let everybody go.
Very only for 10 minutes.
You can change them to 10? Fuck, we got like 2 minutes, guys.
Alright.
Little does she
so-
realize they are remote controlled. Io's just playing with her.
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah.
I was just being a trolling little shit. Yeah.
Because he's like,
I
we
went
gotta
behind
move,
all of them and
people.
switched them to remote. Yeah.
Vyri's over here flirting with a guy. We got shit to do, man.
Go.
Exactly.
We can start to get everybody up though. Did Io just tell Vyri? Did he tell everyone that it's on
He
your
told
timer?
everyone.
Okay.
He's like,
but yeah,
enough
we can
chit-chat.
we can lead everybody out.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
Sith
it's
people
pretty
last,
easy.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I did want to ask them a couple questions before we let them go. Outside the temple.
Okay. Yep. They are more than willing to answer questions. You get the feeling that whatever conversation they had with Dell, they are very open to talking. And once you have gotten up there and you see the Peachy King, you'd notice that there's a lot of Wookiees. Because when Revan got up there and got to the ship, she called Mission and Zalbar for assistance for the slaves. So they will be well taken care of by the Wookiees and brought to the surface and such. But yet you are easily able to talk to the Sith after the temple is destroyed and you guys are left to your devices before separating.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just was gonna ask them, how many people have been coming through here, and has he trained up? Like, you all seem pretty fully trained. There were fully trained people upstairs. Are there more, or was it just the people that were here?
He's got almost a cult following. He either trains them, he finds them trained from the temples, or he just, if they don't choose to work for him, he forces them.
How do you mean by forces?
He will torture them or tell them that if they ever want to see the light of day again, they will do his bidding. And he means it. If anybody fights him or is not willing to work with him, they are killed.
Okay. Is this the only temple that you know of?
It's the only one I was brought to, but it wouldn't surprise me if he has dozens.
Dozens?
I mean, he does talk frequently about a kingdom.
Yeah, I have heard that as well. All right. Do you know who did he tend to frequently talk to here? Was it his apprentice?
Yeah, it
Or
was
confide in, I
usually
should say.
it was usually his apprentice, or he would occasionally talk to this Felix chick from Nar Shaddaa, but for the most part, it was his apprentice.
Okay. Did he ever
Ben
mention
just got
anything?
another private message from Vyri.
Wait, waha?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I would thank you for reminding me, because I was actually going to ask that and I forgot. Does he have? Yeah. Does he have more than one apprentice, or have you only met one?
I've only met the one, but he mentions a few others in name, and I don't know if they're apprentices or if they're just people.
Can you remember the names?
Of course, you would do that when I don't have the names sorted out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good question.
When you said
That
names,
tells
I was
us
like,
so
she must
much.
have names. She would have mentioned names. Sorry.
I was not anticipating you to actually want to know the names, but yeah, I'll get you the names. But there's a
Sure.
total of 3 more apprentices. But it seems
I
Cool.
literally
like
have a name generator bookmarked on my
Nice.
screen now for that. Yeah.
I was
Perfect.
just anticipating you guys to get a little bit further before the names would pop up. But okay, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like, as far as hierarchy, Yara is number 1.
Oh,
She
okay.
is like his right hand lady type
Jesus.
thing.
In a month?
Okay. All right. Did he mention anything else besides building a kingdom, like what that might look like, what that might mean?
He talked about his wife and having a kingdom of his own with her, and just that no one would be able to separate them anymore, and she'd be thrilled with it.
Okay.
He didn't tell us specifics, just all he talked about was his kingdom and his desire to run his kingdom, the galaxy.
Okay. Did he ever mention anything about a Star Forge?
At that, she just kind of gives you a confused look. Before she just kind of shakes her head and she goes, I don't even know what that is.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what you are planning to do. Do you feel like you can go back to the Order?
I think a few of us can. I think the others just want a peaceful life again.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry for what's been done to you, and I hope that you can also find a way to move on from what's done. If you hear anything, contact the Jedi Order and tell them to, and then they can get a message to me.
Yeah, if I hear anything, you guys will be the first ones I reach out to. I hope you can stop him from continuing this. And she just looks emotionally exhausted.
Yeah. I'll make sure that his kingdom won't last. Don't worry.
She she nods in thanks.
So yeah, I can't think of any other questions, so I probably just go back to the others and say to Vyri, yeah, I mean, Xavier, your friend, and the others. I mean, I know that the temple will take them if he wants to get trained. If that's something he wants.
Yeah, that or we have a really, really cool blue friend who can put you in a witness protection saving group. We got like droids that will like fly you around everywhere. It's pretty dope.
Oh, you roboted for me. I missed most of that.
I heard it.
Oh.
I was talking about robots, but Vyri just basically is telling everyone and bragging about her blue friend who can basically put any of them into like a witness protection program essentially with her robots. Yeah. Without trying to like say too much about it. But yeah.
Right. As she's talking about this, the others are looking at you with kind of curiosity and relief. Xavier again looks very impressed because it seems like you both have crawled from the bottom and made something of yourselves. So he's pretty impressed with what he sees. But the others look eager to go somewhere, whether it's back to the Jedi Academy, whether it's back to where their home was, or just to leave everything behind and start anew. They are more than eager to get away from this place. And with separating from them and you guys getting on the ship and most likely taking off, we will go ahead and end the session here.
First, we explode the temple, and then...
Oh, yeah, we totally explode the temple.
Yes, the temple explodes and you get a lovely fireworks display as you guys take off.
I can imagine Vyri being like, everybody get down! 4, 3, 2, 1! And like nothing happens. Huh.
For like another 30 seconds. And
Io just like waits till she's off guard, and then he hits the explosion.
Shit. Sorry, I think my batteries ran out. My bad. Sorry, mistimed that one. Everyone's okay. good. Move along. Get on the ship. Stop looking at me, Z. That was weird, freak. Get on the ship.
Do we have enough room for everybody on this ship? Oh, that's so much room. Do we have the means to feed everybody? That's another matter.
Yeah, I grabbed a lot of beef jerky. It's okay.
Oh, jeez. The Wookiees had kind of come down and had like their transports to help the slaves get to the surface, because I'm pretty sure you're not adopting any of these NPCs. So it's
No.
just your group going back to the
Oh.
I mean,
We have reached our limit.
mean-
Io is saying no to more people on the ship.
but
It's
look at him.
okay.
He's a dumb farmer who wants to be a Jedi. Come on, Io.
Vyri, you didn't
No.
ask him if he wants to, even.
Yeah, he does. Right? And you want to be a cool Jedi. I mean, you're a Jedi. You got powers. Just don't be a dick and turn to the dark side.
Xavier kind of chuckles.
It's pretty easy
and,
once people lays it out to you.
and he's
Ben's
kind of
shaking her head
smiles.
like behind her.
He smiles kind of shyly and goes, I mean, yeah, if I could be a badass like you, very hell yeah.
She turns around. See? He gets it.
It doesn't hurt to ask instead of assuming.
We're not adopting him, though. He's not coming on the ship.
Yeah. When she kind of looks back, she goes, at least I had my blaster thing. You can like, you can what? Dig a hoe or do something or water plants. Yeah, we need to teach you how to use a lightsaber and shit.
He kind of smirks at you a little bit and he goes, oh, fuck you, Vyri.
If it's an option, if it's something you want, you can actually go to the temple on Coruscant and get trained. They would take you.
He kind of nods at that and he goes, yeah, let me, go let my dad know I'm alive. And yeah, I think I will. I mean, but like,
I mean,
and he
is
turns
he really
to
your
look
dad?
at,
Like,
right? But like, he turns to you.
like he's
Vyri,
your
and he
slave
goes,
owner, right?
that's not. And he just kind of chuckles and shakes his head. He goes, we can discuss it over a drink sometime, but like, if you want to keep in contact, that'd be cool.
She does have a StarTube account. You can follow her on.
Well, that one's suspended for now. I'm putting together videos for a planned release schedule that will help get me views. But until we're done with the mission, because I got in trouble for that last time.
Yes.
But yeah, you can still follow it. I mean, if you're staying at the Jedi Temple, we talk to the Jedi Temple all the time. I send them messages every day about our briefings, so
Oh my god.
I can just copy you on there. But yeah, you could like easily respond back through Ven.
Huh?
I was just saying, like, you could like message back through Liara and Ven to get to her because she was saying about messaging.
Yes. Actually, while she's talking and explaining all her StarTube stuff to Xavier, I'm gonna take out my data pad and send Liara a message and basically say, I think I might have found a new Padawan for you, and like give the information.
Oh, yeah.
At least I know Liara's cool, so at least
I
I know
like
he was
that.
trained well.
You replaced your
Definitely.
dead one. Oh, that's smart,
There
Ven.
you go.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like, you guys can exchange information so that, yeah, Xavier could be a contact, especially through Lara. And yeah, you guys kind of go your
Vyri's
separate ways.
number. Psh.
What
Right?
did you say?
Said shit asking for Vyri's number. You wait. You gotta work for this number, boy. Yo.
As she gives it to him.
As she gives it to him and he gives her his, yeah. Just saying. But yeah, as you guys take off into your next adventure to get the fuck away from here, there's beautiful explosions as a Sith temple is destroyed behind you. And then credits roll. And we will now officially end the session there.
Yay!
Very nice.